What's up, bud? What? You want me to turn the TV off? I can. That's fine, I'll turn it off. Alright, I'll be right back, dude. Just going out for a short time. Alright guys, we're gonna do a very short little ride. First ride of the bike. So make sure I lock everything up real quick. But yeah, we're just gonna take a short ride. First time riding a Yamaha R7, it's 2026. And yeah, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm not geared up in the slightest, by the way, because we're not doing anything crazy. Like I said, we're just going on a short ride around the block a few times. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. I really got to do something better about moving my bike around. Ugh. Doesn't feel too crazy. I mean, I did have some experience with, like, you know, a standard. Doesn't feel crazy at all. I did watch quite a few videos on, you know, just basic motorcycle riding, you know, little things like that. You know, absolutely nothing too crazy. first time riding. It feels fantastic. I don't know. A lot of the nervousness that I had, I've lost it. I feel much better. Having some experience working the clutch before helped drastically though. I mean, I just understand that concept. So like, you've never driven like a standard, I would personally say, hey, take some time. Take some time to learn how standards work. Just working the clutch. Working a clutch. For a second there. Kind of got nervous staring at what I didn't want to go towards. I don't really like that too big because I didn't want to put construction, so I'm afraid I'm going to catch a tail or something in the tire. Hopefully not. Just get a real comfortable slide, comfortable throttle. Any kind of riding at all, like, you're going to get nervous when those tracks start. And that's just something you're going to have to start to get used to. You know, the more you do it, the more you're going to get used to it. I already know that. I've done plenty of things in my life where, you know, they're uncomfortable at first. Slowly, do them more and more, and they just become second nature. That's what we're, you know, going to eventually do here. Used to it. Get used to exactly where we need to be on the clutch, exactly how hard we need to pull the throttle, get used to it. Not go out there and like to be honest. Too worried about it. And I'm just kind of riding the rear brake for the most part because we're going slow speeds, guys. I really don't need to. I really don't need to ride the front brake at those kind of speeds. I have spent quite enough. I want to get used to using blinkers here. I will say the lights on this, then straight line up the road, pretty good. What I can see so far. We'll take it down the road. So like I said, this is a work ride. Too wild. There's the full tires. I'm not going any turns. We should take it nice and easy. Just get used to the feel of the ride. One thing I will tell everyone about a motorcycle is like you've got this clutch space and you'll look at it and there's like this big gap and you think, oh, I need to pull it all the way in, but you really don't. You only have to pull it in, maybe an inch, I mean maybe not even that, and the clutch engages or disengages and you can shift gears, you know. But so you don't, whenever you are shifting gears, don't feel like you got to pull that thing all the way out, because then trying to find like the friction zone gets really difficult, and that's when you start revving it up too high and you feel like it's taking forever and things just start feeling awkward. So just mildly pull in that clutch enough to, you know, engage it, so you can shift gears, or, you know, just whenever you're coming to a stop and you're not wanting the bike to stall, you get to low enough speed. But yeah, it doesn't take much. And you'll see here, like I've got the clutch pulled in right now, and there's still a ton of space. It's probably hard to see, but there's still a ton of space there. Alright. And it just makes it so much easier to come out and accelerate off the clutch, or off as you're letting the clutch go. It makes things so much simpler. You don't have to wonder like, oh, when is it green? Like, when am I going to start accelerating? Like, you know, like, okay, all I have to do is slightly move it. I'm in that friction zone, and things are nice and groovy. And you guys will notice too, like, I mean, I could come to a complete stop here if I really wanted to just get used to stopping all the way. Like, I could come to a complete stop, and that way I kind of get used to coming to a complete stop, lifting my legs up. And that is something you should practice more. Like, I need to do better about that, because I get so used to, because it's so much easier if you just kind of time your stops and you're doing these little rolling stops and never have to actually put the foot down. It's so much easier to do that, but there's going to be a lot of situations where you have to come to a complete stop. So you need to get used to being able to come to a complete stop and then go. I didn't do it that time, but we will practice that more and more. Especially like when you get kind of in situations like this, and it's really hard for me to do this because I'm on a hill and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to start rolling back or have anything, and I will say I didn't even put my frame sliders on the bike like I was going to, so it's not exactly what I wanted to do here. Pretty close to stalling right there, and that's a weird one. Right, I'm on that upward hill, And that's a real easy spot, guys, for me to probably stall the bike right there and accidentally drop it or something like that. So we're really trying not to do anything like that since we don't even have our frame flags on. You'll see, like, when I let off the accelerator, the engine brake is real nice on this. If I don't want it to jerk too much, I can stay in second gear right there, rev it up a little higher, but because we're at such a low speed, it's going to take monster RPM to really give you that force where you get forward, you know? It takes quite a bit. So you can, if you don't want to have this jerky little motion where you're constantly in first gear and you feel like it's kind of jerking on you and accelerating, you can come into these turns right here in second gear. You're at a low RPM. You're going to be down at a really low RPM, and it's not going to, even if you rev it up, it's not going to do anything crazy. Now, if you're in first gear and you rev too high, yeah, you're going to really feel that. I really hope that anyone watching this feels a lot more confident, you know, jumping on a bike for the first time. Like I said, I'm a guy with absolutely no experience. This is brand new for me. Brand new for me. Get over that fear and you feel a lot better about it. So, like I said, you're brand new, never ridden before, worried about riding, man, don't overthink it too much. You gotta come out here with your thoughts on these things. If you come out here real simple, I'm gonna guess you're gonna have bad experience if you come out here real simple. You just can't do that. You got to come out here with a positive mindset. You got to come out here being wary and using respectfulness. Don't come out here overconfident. Just ran a stop sign. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just completely disregarding truth, guys. Just like a true motorcyclist. Anyways, yeah, I will say I've got a tinted visor on too, so it's a little dark right now. I should have swapped out my visors, but I didn't plan on it. I'm trying to get out here before it got too dark. Yeah, we're going to finish up this soon. Sounds probably all getting ready for me to be back. The only thing I would say about this bike too, and I would say about this bike is, like, I can already tell, and I think part of it is me just being still a little nervous, but still being a little guilty, still being a little nervous on this thing. But my wrists are already, I can kind of just feel it in my wrists already. It's like, oh, getting a little bit of speed, going back and forth here. Isn't bad though. Like, one of the things I heard about this bike before I bought this bike was that, oh, it's a real sporty position. It's very awkward for new riders to try to turn, and I don't feel that at all. I don't feel like I have to be in this overly sporty position in order to ride. Like, I feel I can sit up pretty comfortably. If we were to get into like a 2 or 3 hour riding session, you know, that's a different story. That might be a little possibly. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm sure I'm gonna have days where I'm out riding for 2 or 3 hours on the ride. I know I'm gonna have those 3 days where I'm gonna do that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you do have to lean over kind of a bit, but it's really nothing too crazy. I mean, it feels overall pretty comfortable. I mean, I think I've probably been out here riding for probably 20 minutes almost. If I ever just feel like relaxing, I can sit here, pull in on the clutch, let my hand rest on the tank, and we're chilling. We're going downhill. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to accelerate. I can sit here and just coast, let my hand rest on it. Doesn't take much. Then my hand feels better. You come up to a stop. Make sure no car comes. There's no stop sign on the other side. I mean, that's the one thing, guys. Come out here and be very careful about road signs. Like you saw earlier how easy it was for me to run that one stop sign, because you get so focused on what you're doing on the bike, it's very easy to kind of overlook some of the road signs and everything. You know, get in the habit, double checking behind you, things like that. It's very easy to get hyper focused just ahead of you and just like what's right in front of you. Did some due diligence, don't get me wrong. As far as riding experience goes, I mean, it's really nothing. I've done fine. So, if you're out here like, God, I don't have any riding experience. I don't think I can do this. Like, trust it, take it from a guy who's take it from a guy who's never ridden before. Take it from a guy who's literally never ridden before, that it is not it's not rocket science. I mean, you can go out there, you can hop on a bike never having any experience and still do just fine. Like, take your time, respect the bike, you know, look up some basic videos about how to ride, some of the basic things like working a clutch, and you'll be all right, guys. But anyways, that's all we're gonna do tonight. I really hope that this video kind of helps give some of you some confidence out there, because like I said, I was real nervous about going out on this thing. I was nervous about taking it out, especially without putting frame sliders on. I really don't recommend that, like, because it is easy to drop it. I mean, I'm a bigger guy, so it's a little easier for me to get my legs down if I get in a weird situation to possibly hold the bike up. You know, I'm 6'2", 205. I'm a pretty decent sized guy, but yeah, guys, I wouldn't recommend not, you know, going out without the frame sliders, but if you do, just take it slow. You'll be just fine. So I hope this helps you guys out, and I hope I can continue to kind of show you all my journey as a brand new rider with this Yamaha R7. Kind of a middle of the pack bike. Nothing, it's not too slow. It's nothing crazy. It's not a leader bike. It's not a, you know, it's not like it's not like a fast 600 CBR or something like that. But, you know, it's still just a twin engine. But it's a good little bike. It's got some get up and go. I can tell just riding it. And I was riding in street mode starting out. As I get used to it, you know, we'll put it in sport mode in the future and see how it feels as we get a little more comfortable with it. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys feel a lot more confident about going out and buying your first bike. And just, you know, don't feel so scared about it. Get out there and do it, guys. It's nothing crazy. You know, respect it and you'll be just fine. But anyways, guys, if y'all enjoyed it and y'all want to see how my journey keeps going, see all my learning experiences with this bike, if y'all have any questions, or, you know, any of you riders that are experienced, if y'all got any tips for me, hey, I'll take everything you got. I'm not so hard-headed that I think I'm going to be a pro on this thing anytime soon. So anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for me. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to see more, you know, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.